I guess we had no audio there for a second. Anyway, we'll go back over this again. There's Lend, Bitcoin backed loan that we all shit. Hello, everyone. This is Steve from True Market Finance. We've had a little bit of a technical problem here this morning, but I think, have everything rolling again. We have audio, we have screen sharing. I want to start with the Bitcoin backed loans with Lend. Great company. I've been loving them like crazy. And here at True Market Finance, we're always about getting rid of debt. That's something we are huge on. Get rid of everything. Credit card debt, everything. Keep one little credit card in case your debit Visa doesn't work or something like that. Beyond that, there's no reason whatsoever nowadays to have credit cards when we have debit Visas. And in Canada or around the world, we have ShakePay. It's got its own Visa as well. I use that in the US and Canada because I do a lot of traveling both ways. And it works great. You just put money onto it and it works the same as a Visa card. You just go up, tap with Google Pay or whatever, and it works good. You're not using a credit card. So you're not getting all these fees. And in the end, on the ShakePay Visa card, you're getting sats back for everything you spend. So it even pays you a somewhat little dividend, which is a beautiful thing. So yeah, get rid of all the debt. Every single dime that you owe, get rid of it. Keep working on that. I have faith in you guys, and I'm always here for you to push you to do that and get rid of it all, so that we don't have all this interest that we're just wasting away to nothing kind of thing. So that is something. Stock of the day I'm going to look at, which has been booming here. We always like to look at our monthly chart first to see the big picture of what's going on. Here's AutoNation, which is the stock I've been picked today. It's been just on a tear forever. And then what we do is, slowly work our way back. Go back to the daily. We could have got in here. I'd probably maybe wait for a little pullback, or put a limit order above. And then lately, guys, what I've been doing, if you're super busy and you don't have time to look at your portfolio all the time, myself, I use the Fibonacci candlesticks. So a lot of times when I go into a stock, I'll just buy and I'll put a stop here at the back of the second candlestick. And as you see here, it wouldn't have broke. We would have broke it here, but then we could have got back in here again. If you're really long term and you really just want to put some money in, then you can go into the month. Just follow it up. You get a wick here, so I'd probably go below this one. And then the end of this month, we'll just move it up behind this one and just keep rolling along. You would have got stopped out here. You could see you went into little dojis and then it stopped out. So you could just keep, there's what we got in 1, 2, 3, almost 4 months, and you just check it once a month. These ones here, you can check once a week. And then you're not getting, well, that's one thing I like about the Fibonacci candlesticks as well too, guys, is that you just don't get all the noise. But just you can go into daily, put a limit order here, and follow up. So what a lot of times I'll do sometimes is I'll go into like a 4 hour when I'm getting in a position. So say tomorrow I would, or tonight, I would put in a limit order just above here, and below the second candlestick, I would put in my stop. Now in the morning, if it takes off and triggers that, we just got a small limit here. And with that, we don't have to worry about anything. So if it all of a sudden turns the opposite way in the morning, you're not going to get triggered. And if it goes up, hits your trigger, and all of a sudden doesn't, you're just losing a small percentage of your portfolio. And then you go on to find, don't chase falling knife, guys. Do not do that. Go for next, go for your next stock. Again, that is our stock of the day, AutoNation. But as you all know, what I like to do when I got another chunk of money to roll into the market, or I've been, stopped out and there's a little bit there left to go. I like to go in here to TradingView, or not TradingView, investing.com. And what I'll do is I've created every index there is that kind of fall through. And then you start doing these, strong buys, jets, strong buys. So then you go into then what I've done in here. And then I've created under TradingView, then I've created every single one of these. So then you can just fall through. So let's go back up here. I actually airlines I have here. So jets was a positive there. We can see that it's now come into a buy on the month. So then we can work our way back, week. Okay, we're above the 50 and rolling above the 200 on this, which is good. It's in our great direction. And then we have the 50 above the 200 on the daily. So now what we can do is go back to our 4 and find ourselves a position. Now this went into a second buy here on this candlestick. So I'd probably, tomorrow, if I wanted to get into this thing, you could go and put a limit order above there and put stop just below there. So if it triggers, and it keeps it going in position, then you just work your way back out. Go daily, for a bit is what I'll do sometimes after I'm in the position. Then I'll just start flowing this along till I get into a week. Then a week I'll start falling below the week. And then once it works its way up to above what I've bought into it, we're on a month, then I'll just roll a month and then just keep following that up until it goes. Or we can do also 2 guys start going through here and looking for good charts. Air Canada actually start to look decent. I have a buy on Delta because it was kind of sitting here right at the very top here, and we had a good little. It looked about the strongest at the time when I was looking through these and rolling along. So here's another one. Southwest is now really looking good, my opinion. On the monthly, we got a nice solid candlestick here with a wick in the bottom, and we could possibly let's just take a look at it. Yeah, we're in a double buy here.
Message, fleet message.
So we could put a limit in there.
712-522.
Yeah, looking good all the way along.
First available.
Could get an early start in on this.
Traditional.
So
means that the call is waiting.
It's Grace. So I'm watching Boeing here for a little bit. I'm waiting for it to kind of break out here. It just keeps kind of going sideways forever on the monthly, so I kind of wait for it to kind of go out. Something we also can do is take it into Boeing and go over here. No, I didn't. I think it's actually in here. Hmm. I guess it is. But you can't go in here to stock chart. Sure. .com. Right. My things kind of slow here, and we can put in Boeing. Pull up. Sure. Now, what I like about this guy is we get the RSI, which is heading higher, but it's not in an overbought position, which is 70. And we're crossing now over here at the crossing over here. So that's looking kind of positive. Myself, I like the skin is better. There we go. So we get crossover. We get inside bar here. Boeing's actually looking pretty decent here. We could put a buy above here and definitely get a little bit of something out of that, guys. Let's go back to our Aguinachkins. We get a buy here. Could grab a little bit of profit up here, guys, of taking off. Let's see what our week looks like. Still again sideways. We're getting a good jets here, so always a good thing for Boeing. People start buying this epidemic. Could be a potential, bottom here. But still go get the higher highs here. Yeah, might take a look at that, guys. Might just kind of watch that one. Getting doesn't seem to want to break this buy, so you can put a stop above here. But that's something to look at, guys. And then I just keep feeding into all-time Bitcoin. Actually take the whole paycheck, rolling in here all the time, and just keep building. Because I believe in it as a future currency, and like I was showing, you can borrow against it, when you're using collateral. So then that in the end, you're not actually physically using, you're just using it as collateral. So you're not actually using the Bitcoin itself. So you know, it's not going against your credit rating. It's not going against, it can't be taxed or anything like that. So it's kind of a good thing when you, and then whatever you bought super low or down here or something like that, the loan actually gets paid itself as the stock price or as the price itself of the Bitcoin goes up. So there's a lot of good things I like about it. And then, you know, you could use the Shake Pay Visa card and get sats from that and just keep kind of growing things. Like, so what I like to do in my life is diversify. First, pay off all credit card debt, all you know, car payments, everything. So you're not paying out to anybody. A little hard to do a mortgage, but you know, you can work on that. You know, you're working to paying that off. Because in the end, when you have no mortgage payment and you're paying, you know, $1,200 a month to mortgage, that's $1,200 you could be putting into, say, Bitcoin. That's $1,200 you could be putting into the market and diversifying yourself out, or you know, you split it, do between a couple of things, and then you know, having a savings account as well, and that way you can be building that 3 to 6 month emergency fund. You're not paying mortgage, and you know, and then in Murphy's Law, guys, always going to happen. So, you know, make sure you have that 3 to 6 month, once you get things kind of paid off, make sure you have that emergency fund because it's going to happen. Dog gets sick, kid gets sick, you get sick, and all of a sudden you can't work for a few days or break a leg or something. You know, it's just, it's like these guys that kind of try to rip us off with renting a hot water tank. When you go to Home Depot pick up a new water tank for $500, yet they want to charge us $35-40 a month to you know, have a water tank. Well, you take that same dollar and put it into another account, you're paying yourself, not someone else, and you probably, by the time that hot water tank actually physically breaks, you're probably going to be able to buy the hot water tank, the service guy to put it in, and still come out with money in the end. You know, it's all gimmick, you know. So what you want to do is always have everything done for yourself. That's what I like to teach you guys with Bitcoin, with True Market Finance, is be self-sufficient on everything we do. And so we're not paying interest on things, we're not paying somebody else. Be a lender, not a borrower, and you'll just keep growing in life. It's like the book I keep teaching you guys to, you know, pick up the Whoever's Wealthy Barber. It's just compounding itself in, you know, compound. You know, it's like, you know, our market, you know, we're even though you're going up by a month on some of these candlesticks or whatever, you know, if you pick a dividend stock or something like that, which I've done in the Permian Basin, royalty companies, stuff like that, you know, as we're just waiting for it to go up, we're getting a dividend, and then the stock moves up, we're making money on it. You know, that's kind of like Bitcoin, you know, it's going up, I'm making money on it, I'm borrowing on it, you know, getting rid of the other debt that cost me like 20% interest. It's you just want yours, you know, we work so hard for our money, guys, you want it to work for you. So we're going to leave that at that, guys. I hope that helps you out. Auto Nation looks really good, and definitely going to need to keep an eye on that Boeing, because it could be breaking off that bottom thing with all the airlines in a strong buy. You know, it gives a good opportunity. These guys start taking off. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and subscribe to the channel, and invite your friends all to come in and take a look at it, and we will grow our finances together, get rid of debt, be happier people, and have a great day, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. All right, bye-bye.